It's been 2 weeks since Prime Minister James Marape finally announced the much-anticipated reopening of the Porgera gold mine in Enga province. And not only to reopen the mine, but to announce the deal involving landowners and other stakeholders. Prime Minister Marape said government is poised to sign an agreement with Barrick Gold for reopening of the Porgera gold mine 12 months after its closure last April over rejection of renewing the mining lease by the state. In announcing the breakthrough in negotiations by the state and Barrick, PM Marape said Papua New Guinea would receive a far superior deal than the 31 years from 1989 to 2021, adding that landowners and Enga provincial government will get more and the balance of equity through Kumul Minerals will mean PNG will hold majority in equity. The Prime Minister also said other benefits include securing an increased and upfront tax with no concession, as is the case with other resource projects, an increase in royalties as well as a better handle on environment and resettlement issues at Porgera and a Barrick exit option. Responding to the deal and the announcement of the reopening of the mine, Opposition Leader Belden Namah says there is no reason to celebrate about the deal. Mr. Namah says had PM Marape read his letter from his Canadian counterpart and listened to the CEO of Barrick and Zijin Mining before he arrogantly rushed to close the mine, he would have seen the offer and there would have been no need to close the mine. The opposition leader says before Prime Minister Marape congratulates himself on future revenue from the Porgera gold mine, he must tell the nation how much his short-term pain through the closure of the mine has cost the nation. He raised the question of whether the Prime Minister can guarantee the return of jobs for the 3,600 workers of Porgera and a back pay for the losses suffered for no fault of theirs. Whilst many in the business community have welcomed the announcement for investor confidence sake and to benefit landowners greater than before with an increase of 46% from the previous deal, others, including the opposition leader, have still criticized the deal based on possible consequences. Mr. Namah says under the agreement just agreed to, Barrick will finance the restart of the mine, which it can do. And it can finance 64% of shareholders' equity, including 10% free carry equity for landowners. Barrick New Guinea Limited, jointly owned by Barrick Gold of Canada and China's Zijin Mining, has both the capital and the credit rating to borrow for its share of the deal if it has to. But Namah raised the question on where Mineral Resources Enga will get its money to finance its 5% share and where Kumul Mineral Holdings would get its funds for its 36% given potential impacts to PNG's debt-to-GDP ratio.